Lisa, thank you so much for speaking to my students in the Global Leadership Project today about the brain and brainology, and they would like to give you a very special thank you.
One major thing I learned from your lovely speech was to be a good leader, I have to be fallible and own up to my choices.
One thing I learned from your speech was that I myself have to deal with my emotions a bit more slowly than going fast and straightforward to them.
The big thing I learned was that I need to breathe and think before making rash decisions, because I know I've done that a lot in the past with my family and friends.
The number one thing that I learned is that I need to stop and think before I do anything instead of working on impulse.
Something I learned is that even like in situations where you feel like there's no point of return, you gotta kind of reevaluate that, redirect your brain, and think about whether or not it'll benefit you in the long run.
A major thing that I learned was how to redirect my focus to the frontal lobe, and so to do that I will count backwards from 10 to 1 to get myself out of my emotions.
One thing that I learned was that a more positive self-talk can make you more happy.
The big thing I learned was the childhood trauma will affect you in your later life. Okay, that's it. Okay.
One thing that I learned was the way you react make an impact on others.
A big thing I learned was how to control my emotions more, such as arguments with my parents, in order to have a positive output.
The biggest thing I learned from this experience was to take it back and hold on and listen to yourself and listen to the people talking to me, so I don't get angry and I ask them why they're thinking that way instead of yelling at them.
The major thing I learned is how to make sure my emotions do not control how I act in each day.
The thing I learned is that I have a problem with impulse control and that I need to learn to think before I speak.
Thank you!